AEW World Championship match, Moxley versus Hangman. We talked about kind of what happened, but I will say that match was incredible. It started off great. Hangman runs to Moxley, doesn't even allow him to get into the ring, does the backflip off of one of the entrances. I mean, this had the makings of a classic. Unfortunately, it was cut short. So very curious to see what happens moving forward with all parties.
I mean, and we'll probably never know this, but where do you think this was going? Do you think Moxley was going to win and we were still going to get this MJF with Regal at the end? Because that feels like it fits, right? We had Regal earlier saying do this, do that, and like he's tied to Moxley. So I feel like somehow Moxley was still going to win this. So maybe they just were like, get out there and say something for a while and then do the spot, right? Like we need to fill 5 minutes or whatever it is.
Yeah, I would be curious to know what was the finish. I would suspect, because one thing that happened before the unfortunate incident with Hangman was MJF was up in the suite, and then they went back to showing him in the suite, and he was gone. So I think, again, we don't know, but my gut was telling me, oh shit, this is what I'll tell you what I thought was going to happen. Again, we'll never know unless Tony Khan does an interview and says, here's the paper, it's right here. But I think Moxley and Hangman are just absolutely killing each other, doing all the crazy moves, right? MJF walks out with the referee and the chip. And as he goes to like, I'm going to cash in right now during the match, Regal gives him the look like, really? And then he backs off. Someone gets their finisher, a finisher reversal. Moxley wins. And then I think we would have got MJF saying to the crowd and to us, I'm doing it the right way. Fuck you, Regal, you piece of shit. Why are you in my head? And then walks away. That's what I think. But again, we'll never know.